2022 Smith County High School Homecoming Parade. I'm J.R. Smith. Today's parade is being sponsored by Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition. And first up today, we have the Smith County High School Pride of the Upper Cumberland Marching Band. Let's take a listen. Next up, you're going to see it coming this way. We have our announcer vehicle, and that, of course, is Logan Driver and Aiden Gonzalez in that one, waving to the crowd. They did a fabulous job in the homecoming ceremony just a few moments ago. One gold Jeep. Next up, we have the art representative. That, of course, is Justice Ritchie. Escorting her is Jaron Smith. Here in the back of that white truck, that's Silverado. Mixie Hernandez with the band representative. Ethan Dillahay escorting Mixie. We just heard the band a moment ago, and they sounded just amazing. The baseball representative there, Hudson Graber, escorting Hudson, is Aaron Enoch on the throw. And they're in the back of the truck. That's something new. I haven't seen that before. Black and pink balloons. The beta representative there is Elizabeth Rodriguez. Escorting Elizabeth is Jonathan Santiago. The white truck, black rims, black and gold everything on the truck. We've got our cheer representative up next. That is Joella Morris. Escorting Joella today was Taylor Kemp during the ceremony. And don't you just love it when they get creative? And that there is the case with Joella's truck. Next up, we have Matthew Sinclair. That's the cross-country representative escorting Matthew today. Brianna Solomon. And some sweet rides. Next up's a Firebird. FBLA representative there, Adrian Petrus, escorting Adrian Samuel Rodriguez. FCCLA is up next with Eden Daniel. Escorting Eden is Jordan Gutierrez. Man, these vehicles are just flying by today. And then, of course, is FCCLA. But you see that soccer ball there on the side. She plays soccer. French Club representative Katie Martin. Escorting Katie is Isaac Olvera. It's a different kind of truck. I haven't seen that one before. The poster representative Jenna Harville, escorting Jenna today is Evan King. And we're just rolling right on through. We've got our Tennessee Orange coming up next. Interact representative Courtney Jackson, escorting Courtney today is TJ Tusta. Got those Vols colors on. Big win on Saturday, bye week this week. LSU following that. The FFA representative is up next. JB Hayes and Brianna Thiem. There for FFA, riding in that power ramp. We have our journalism representatives. That's Carson Nagard and Bridget Hunter. They're in that vehicle. And Kinsey Keene and Bentley Langford for the Science and Math Club. Skills USA is represented by Dory Ballard. Dory's escort today is Blake Carpenter. USA, of course, that's sort of the colors there for Skills USA. I think it matches up well together. Soccer representative today is Wendy Tolentino. Escorting Wendy is Rylan Bates. See both of them coming by. Soccer balls all over the truck again, just getting very creative with the decorations today. Coming up, we see the big number 33 there on the side of that truck. We have our softball representative, Shelby Green. Escorting Shelby today is Troy Guildhouse. It's a beautiful day to have a homecoming parade, by the way. We haven't seen the weather forecast, but around the 60s. I mean, nice fall weather today. A lot of folks out today to see this nice parade. Special Olympics is up next. Emily Hughes is their representative. That's for Special Olympics. Riding on the back of that off-road truck. Dalton Shoulders is going to be up next, also with Special Olympics. Black and gold everywhere. Looks like he has some owls there on the back of that truck. Some stars on the back as well. Kayla Barrett represented Student Council today as their representative. As you see them riding in the back of that truck, having a nice view of the parade. The Theater Arts representative is Allie Farley. Escorting Allie is Parker Babcock. All in red, just like a stage curtain. It's a nice comparison there. Volleyball representative is Addie Hawkins, and her escort is Bryson Slagle. And a nice Camaro. Josh Allen is our first senior football player. Escorting Josh is Allie Rowland. All pink up next. That is for Hayden Bush, and escorting Hayden today is Olivia Kemp. Following this truck, you're going to see Matthew Davis. That's our next senior football player today. Escorting Nathan is Chelsea Litten. Oh my goodness, that is a fabulous looking Cadillac there. Senior player Jimmy Enoch escorting Jimmy the cheer captain MJ Griffin. It's fun, right? Cowboy hat there to top it off. Following that crew, we have Jamison Keeley and escorting Jamison L. Houghton. Jamming out, you might be able to hear it over the microphone. Senior football player is Johnny Lida escorting Johnny, Marissa Spivey. You're going to see a Bush Farms truck up next. That thing's riding pretty high there. Senior football player Joe Daniel Stout. His escort today is Campbell Bush. Senior football player Tristan Washer, and up at the top there you see Abigail Hackett as the escort, riding through the sunroof. Senior player Jake White is your next player. In that white car, escorting Jake is Mia Cook. Senior football player Dane Woodard, Big Dane number 72, escorting Dane is Chloe Collins today. You see some footballs up in the back of that truck. Coach Harville driving it. Football manager Briley Halliburton, escorting Briley is Gabe Harville. Getting a nice ride. Football manager Brooke Russell, escorting Brooke is Weston Vance. So now we take a bit of a break. I just want to remind you about our sponsor for today for the parade is Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition. Call them at 615-588-1622 for information on what they have to offer. The Ram 3500, we got that dog there, Lassie, if you will, and the FFA crew up on the hay bales, waving to everybody. Of course, there are some clubs, different ones, where they all sit on the back of a truck or a tractor or something. That was the case with them. That's also the case with cross country. And it looks to be like lightning that they've made balloons out of for their vehicle there. The cross country team is riding in the back. They've had some very successful runners this year. It's been a successful season for them. SEHS Cheer is up next, and the mascot is up there with them, holding on strong. You see the cheerleaders there in the back of that trailer. We got creative there with the scoreboard. We see the red Ford coming up now to Super Duty, riding on some hay bales. Who do we have? It's the Lady Owls softball team. Of course, they play in the spring alongside the baseball team, and always a great team to go out and support. Coach Connie Holder leads the charge for them. Again, we're starting to see some of those group floats at this point. You got the volleyball team up next. They just played a game last night, played in senior night, and they have a district tournament starting on Monday, which is great. There's the volleyball team. Next up, you see the basketball team, the boys basketball team already in their jerseys. Their season starts up pretty soon. We're around about a month and a half away from that. Pretty crazy to think how close we are to basketball season. Coach Sanders there driving the Denali. Following that, you're going to see Smith County Soccer. And Smith County Soccer, ladies soccer, boys soccer, they always have good seasons. They're led by a great group of coaches. And it's always a lot of fun to go watch them play over at the park. They somehow have a soccer net there on the back of their trailer. They were able to put one together like that. You see Brianna Solomon's picture there on our side, but they have pictures of some of the other folks as well. We just can't see them with the camera that we have. Hosa's up next. It looks like we've got two folks up in the front, strapped up and ready to go. That's different, I have to tell you. I thought it was real life at first. They looked scared to death. Luckily, that's all fake. So Smith County High School Hosa You see some skeletons in the back. I wonder if that's the folks that didn't make it from the front. The football team is right behind them. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the Tennessean ranked Smith County High School football 10th in the state in 3A. So that's certainly an accomplishment for this team. Their only loss on the season right now is to DeKalb County. It's a close loss as well. They've had just a great season. Their game last week beat Trousdale County by a pretty wide margin. So they've had a good year this year. Some nice dressed folks coming up next in the Red Ram. We have our freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior representatives. Freshman class shows Jalen Washer as their representative in case Collins is escorting Jalen. Sophomore class, it's Isabella Cripps, and her escort is John Summers. For the junior class, it's Carolina Caballero. Her escort is Fisher McCray. For the senior class, it's Avon Tippy. Her escort is Nathan Preston. We're going to stop here for just a moment. Some flowers there to help set the scenery. And following them, we have our football queen and her escort as well. Should point out here that the crown bearer and flower girl are Masters Atticus Dyer, Justin Jenkins, Miss Ella Oakley Bush, and Hannah Anderson is the football queen with senior player Bryce Curry. Those little kids are riding in style. Here they come this way. And now for your homecoming queen, we have crown bearer and flower girl Master Haywood Etherly Sanders and little Mrs. Mary Pat Grimm and Natalie Elizabeth McCall. And there in the back, you're going to see Peyton Ray and Brady Russell. And that is your homecoming queen and her escort for today. I tell you, it's been an awesome parade filled with exciting floats, lots of smiles, lots of smiling faces from those involved and the crowd as well. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition. I'd like to thank Smith County Insider as well for hosting this. This is J.R. Smith. We'll see you next year.
The #1 location where prescription meds are stolen is the home medicine cabinet. Discard unused medications promptly at our 2 locations, the Carthage Police Department and the Smith County Sheriff's Department. If you are struggling with substance use disorder due to your alcohol and drug use, help is only a phone call away. Call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Opioid overdoses continue to claim lives in Tennessee. Naloxone, an opioid reversal drug, can save lives. Call the Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition for a free, quick, and confidential training. Also, if you are struggling with substance use disorder due to your alcohol and drug use, help is only a phone call away. Call the Tennessee Red Line. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Don't be fooled. Vaping is just another way to deliver nicotine to your lungs. Learn the facts and escape the vape. We get it. Quitting is hard, but getting help is easy. Call the Tennessee Tobacco Quit line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW for free counseling and cessation patches. Sign up for the free Tennessee Tobacco Quit Line program and let us help you quit for good. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.